hanging in the studio with someone, and I'm going to say it because everyone in the room has said it thus far. Fresh off of the airplane to come and hang with us, Jess. What's up, girl?
What's up?
What's it like
fresh.
to be... You're like literally touring yesterday, done, playing, new city. So many more major things about ready to happen. Let's just start with, were you and are you prepared for all that 2017 has in store for you?
Oh, gosh. That's a really good question, actually. No one's asked me that. I think as prepared as you can be.
Yeah.
And we're kind of just rolling with it.
There you go.
Coffee.
You've got plenty of caffeine.
I'm fine. Yeah,
you just balance. That's the diet nowadays.
Yeah, that's it. No, I'm just like making sure I check my phone to be like, it's Monday. Okay, cool. Let's go.
Well, for those that don't know, you had the chance to hang out with a Grammy Award winner and someone who was coming up in her own right with Daya on tour. How fun was that to be along that ride? It was her first headlining tour as well. So to grow, how was that?
She honestly, like, she's such a darling. She's so amazing, and she plays with an all-girl band as well. We're all like on a bus together for like a month, so we got on really well. It was so fun. They ran out yesterday at the Chicago show, and they all ran out with like guitars, and like the drummer ran out and was like took over Kat's drum kit and playing with us for the last song. It was really fun.
So how fun is it to become like you became a full family on the road, over the course of some time? What are some of those things that you learned and some of the things that you were able to teach her as the two of you kind of went from city to city playing sold out shows? And
it was like a funny thing because like she's younger than me. But like the camaraderie between like the two crews was really cool because like obviously I've been playing and writing whatever. We're from a different country. It's like we're from like two different worlds, but we have so much in common.
Music seems to be always that common bond.
Yeah, but she's like my little sis now.
Oh my gosh.
She's so cute.
Well, let's talk about,
sweetheart.
You mentioned different country. Obviously, the accent is there. Born in the UK, but Australia is where you grew up. How does this story go? What is it, clear it up for us, please.
Okay, I was born in England.
Okay.
And then I moved to Australia when I was 11. So I started, like, I did school and high school and stuff in Australia. Okay. Yeah.
You had to learn two different, like, histories and stuff, and was it weird trying to figure out one, part? Or how has those two different cultures really influenced who you grew up to be?
And I had to learn, like, another language.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Oh, my gosh. Kat will tell you.
Yeah.
It was honestly like learning a whole new language. Do you know how to say "hey gun"?
I have. What was that just came out of your mouth?
Right.
Because I really don't.
For like a year, I was like 11, and I'd just be like, "Pardon?"
Yeah.
Like, what did you say?
Yeah.
They say "hey gun."
Hey gun.
That's how you say hello.
Oh wow! Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah, right. It's confusing out there.
Well, how has that influenced?
We loved it.
Your songwriting, how has that influenced who you grew to become as an artist?
It was great. Well, Australians, for starters, are like really like enthusiastic about music and live music and stuff. And we were so young, I think, when we started.
Okay.
Like, I think I was like 11 or 12 when we started busking. So we would do like street performing.
Totally.
Did you call it busking here?
Yeah, I mean, I've heard that before. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just totally going out there. That's kind of what Daya was doing when she was in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Just hitting the streets and just letting folks know, let's do it.
Yeah, just letting them know.
Wow.
And yeah, honestly, like the guitar that I have right now, I saved up to buy that. And like literally, like last week I took off the piece of paper that was like, thank you so much. CDs are $5.
Have you given it a name yet? Have you? Does your guitar? Have you gotten to that point in your relationship with it?
No. I've never named it.
Oh, well, all right, you got time.
I feel like I should now.
Maybe.
We'll have to like brainstorm some names.
We'll go with that.
Yeah. All right.
Let's get into the music because first off, the EP is out there. My name is Jess Kent, but I want to talk about Get Down because this record, when I first heard it, I was cruising through the channels, as I'm sure so many people have, and you catch it on the Target commercial, and you're like, this is one of the catchiest freaking songs out there. But then there's so much more to that record than like, oh, let me go shopping and buy some picture frames and maybe grocery shopping at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, what does that song mean to you?
Yeah. I mean, obviously, we wanted it to be a jam.
Yeah.
Like, it's a summer song. We wrote it in Sydney. It was summer.
Yeah.
And it was a fun time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of been an accumulation of like a lifetime of sort of, it's a little bit growing up in England, a little bit growing up in Australia, but also we've traveled a lot. We've spent time here. I think it's kind of a bit of like a universal thing where you just kind of, I don't know, I wrote it when I was 16.
Oh, wow.
So, and then kind of finished it off as like time went on.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that whole little era of just kind of, you know, causing a ruckus.
Yeah, just being a little ratchet at times. Yeah,
being a brat. We were in the suburbs and just kind of having fun.
Okay. You don't want to tell me how much
It's a fun song.
but it's all right.
No,
though.
yeah. Well, it's that, and also the wanting to like get out and explore as well.
Yeah.
Like when I left Adelaide, I had a guitar and a suitcase.
Uh-huh.
Like I'm dead serious. Like I just got on a plane. I was
How
like, I'm gonna go play music
scary was that? I mean, that takes a lot of that takes a lot of guts. You know, how frightening was it to really believe in yourself so much to know that, hey, I'm ready to make this move. I'm really ready to jump into this music thing full time.
I mean, I was at a point where I was studying and kind of starting to think about whether I was going to do it fully or just not.
Yeah.
So I was trying to keep the ball rolling whilst also like working a job, and so it was a risk. I was 18, so I kind of just was like, I'm ready to go to a new city, and so I just
and I'm ready to open up for like Coldplay, and I'm ready to like
I kind of just went in with like no expectation.
Let us talk about
kind of
that though,
gave it a
because
go.
My God, that is by far one of the best tours that I have seen in my life. Okay, first and foremost.
You seen the show?
Oh, I've seen the show here in New York City when Alessia Cara opened up and what it has done
great
for her career. And you've been a part of it. And when Chris and the guys hit the stage, you're transformed into such a special place. What's that like for you to be thought of as someone who they reached out to and said, hey, come along. Not only once, but twice. Like this second part of the thing is about to happen
really
again,
cool.
dude.
Yeah, well, the Australian tour, because we did Australia and New Zealand, they actually tweeted, like, we made an emoji video for the song Get Down.
Yeah.
And because at the time we had, like, no label, I just had a guy that I knew, like, in
emojis.
Sydney. He's amazing, by the way. His name is Shane Sakis.
He's sweet.
And he spent 3 hours on every 3 seconds of the video. So there's a different emoji. I don't know if you've seen it.
Of course I have. Yeah.
Different emoji for every word.
I had no idea that the little spiral thing meant like bring it back. You know what I mean? And I had, with at the beginning when you throw the black dude in there, like, you know what I'm saying? Even that part right there, I was like, yes, nailed it.
Had to throw it in there.
Yeah, nailed it. So your emoji video is by far one of the dopest things that I've seen ever.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Every emoji has a word.
Yeah, so Coldplay found that because it just was on the internet. Yeah. And they tweeted it. So, yeah. We met on Twitter, and then they were coming to Australia, and we played the Australian tour.
Let me rewind. So wait, so you're telling me that Chris Martin like slid into your DMs or something? Like, how does that happen? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? How does that work?
I mean, not specifically. They actually tweeted it.
Yeah.
Like, you can find the tweet is on my.
What would you have done? What would you have done had you opened up your DMs and it was like, "Hey, what's going on? It's Chris.
That was a really good impression, by the way.
That's as far as it goes.
Have you been practicing that?
Yeah, a little bit.
It's really good. I don't know.
But, I mean, that feeling, what was it like to know that, you get to really share your talents and grow your audience fan base and to really be alongside some of these iconic artists?
Yeah, it's like, it's a dream come true, obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, that kind of goes without saying. It's like so unreal. I mean, when we finished the Australian run of the shows, we were like, this is going to take like Christmas, like a good like few weeks after it's done for it to kind of really sink in. Yeah. And it did. We were like, wow, okay, we did that. That's pretty amazing. So you kind of just retain all this like information on like how they, I mean, even down to the crew and how they treat everybody. Yeah. And it's such a trickle down effect. You can see how they're just great guys, and they work really hard, and they make great music, and
congratulations.
It's amazing.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, here's what we're gonna do here, Jess, because I mean you're sitting in the legendary Z100. And you're a new artist. Yeah. We're getting to know you a little bit. I figure that I'm going to put a minute on the clock, and we're going to get to know Jess Kent in a Z100 New York minute. I'm just going to throw some questions out there to you. And first thing that comes to your mind, I just need you to answer truthfully and honestly.
All right.
Just snap with it. You ready to go?
I'm going to have a sip of this coffee.
Get to know Jess Kent in a Z100 New York minute. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
The clock starts now. Are you afraid of heights?
No.
Okay, all right, that's good to know. What's your favorite meal of the day?
Breakfast.
Is there
love breakfast.
Yeah, is there ever a bad time for breakfast for dinner? Like, is that ever a bad thing?
No.
Right?
We have all day breakfast everywhere in Sydney.
Serious?
Such a thing.
Pancakes, waffles.
Oh,
what
yeah,
else?
everything.
All the
Avocado
meats?
on toast and then a poached egg.
That's bomb.
That's a go-to.
All right, good to know. Is your hotel room normally clean or dirty?
Before I go in it or
after you've resided in it for a bit. Keep it real.
I kind of just spread out everywhere.
All right.
And then pack it all up really quick because it will leave the next morning.
Have you ever had a pet goldfish?
Yes.
All right,
his name is Lamb. I don't know why. He was white.
In your best American accent, how about we go with this? Hey, you want to come kick it? Netflix and chill?
Hey, you want to come kick it? That was so bad. Netflix and chill? Netflix and chill?
That's it.
Oh,
and
what?
there is the timer.
That's it? Hey, I get confused with the different accents as well. I can do California.
Yeah. Just like laid back. Yeah.
It's not good, is it?
It's not good.
I'm just going to stick to my mashup random accent and just hope you can understand me.
Lastly, I want to give you the time to. What do you want fans to take away from who you are and who you're growing into as an artist? What should a fan of Jess's get to know means most to you?
I mean, I guess I wrote songs from a selfish point of view at the start, as far as that they really were coming from the heart and not really with any expectation of who was going to hear them. And I kind of tried to apply the same principle now. So, I mean, even if you listen to the EP, it's just about stuff that I actually care about. And I hope that if I put it out there, I can connect with one person and they're like, I get you.
Yeah.
Then I'll feel satisfied.
You're unapologetically you, and that's the most important thing, is that you are. I mean, the title of my name is Jess Kent. I mean, you're putting it out there. So as long as you continue to be you, this is going to be a thing that you're not going to have an issue with. So people are going to connect. Because I'll tell you that openness and that honesty is what we need in music, and thanks for doing that.
Oh, well, thanks.
Yeah, hell yeah,
thanks for saying that.
Right on, girlfriend. Well, before we get out of here, go ahead, drop your socials, let everybody know how we can make sure we're following you, because there's some times where there's like music at the end or I am or something like that. We want to make sure we're following you right.
Okay, so all my socials are the same. It's just at Jess Kent Music.
Boom.
Twitter, Instagram. Snappy Snap.
And by the way, I saw the picture of your two dogs.
You did?
I did see the picture. What are their names?
I miss them. Ollie and Darby. Yeah. Darby is the city that I'm from in England. Oh. They're so cute, but they can't come on the road. No. It's sad.
You'll get home to them soon.
Yeah. I just FaceTime them.
No,
I think they know me.
Yeah, that's a thing.
I'm just yelling down the phone. I think they know it's me.
I'm sure they do.
I'm like, Ollie!